Hello and welcome in, friends of the Twitch chat. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Hello. Hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome in, welcome back, and I hope you're ready for some Wednesday vibes. Different VTuber today, as always. We're getting edgy today on Wednesday. Chat, we started the purple haul yesterday. If you missed it, we finished the orange haul for now. Got started on purple, so we're on the fourth and final haul. And
acrylic raw.
And once we get purple done in a couple of streams, we will be ready to do the final touches and then open up the Hall of Fame. We're getting there. We're so close. It's almost ready to happen. Anyway, Peaches, thank you so much for the 10-month resub. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much, friend. I can't believe you've been here for 10 months. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Appreciate ya. Anyway, chat, before we get started, before we do anything further, and this you're not ready for. This you're actually not ready for, alright? You're actually not ready for this. I guarantee it, alright? You think I'm joking. I'm actually not joking. You're not ready for this. Before we do marbles, I'm feeling a little quirky. Why don't we try playing a game of Contexto to start streaming? Because I am having fun with this game. Give me a word. Give me a word. I want to try playing this while people join stream so that we got more marbles. Alright, we're starting with Cotton. If anyone doesn't know how this game works by now, just ask, and I'll do my best to help you. Ooh, time was a good guess. Mud. Marbles? No, we're doing marbles. We're doing marbles after this, don't worry. I also want to be live for long enough that people can join in. Watch. Alright, day. Day is good. That's good. Let me go with night. Not as good. I'm gonna go with sun. No. Afternoon. Evening? Evening's not bad. Morning. Calendar. Week. Week's not bad. I'll go with hour. No. Nope, not on that one. Keep giving me words. Keep throwing words in there. Plan. Not bad. Itinerary. How do I spell itinerary? There we go. Schedule. Schedule's not bad. Planner. We could do journal? No. Date. School. School was good. Okay, we already did hour. Learn. Work. Not bad. Education. Education's not bad. Break. No. I'm good at this. You are good at this. College? Elementary. University. No. What about daycare? No. Lecture. Graduation. Learning. Graduate. No. Diploma. No. Grades. No. Textbook. Normal book. Normal book was closer. Primary. Ooh, Girly Pop got a vibe check. Primary. Paper? No. Teacher. Let me do that one. Professor. No. Subject? Math? Science. Science was closer. History? Language? Lesson. English. Past. Building. Social. Study? Studies. No. Degree. Syllabus. Responsibility. Already did college. Already did university. Certificate. Work. No. Job. It's not just school stuff. It's kind of like, these are all like normal life things. Homework. Career. Pencil. Museum. Museum was not bad. Architecture. Errands. Archaeology. Art. Ooh, art is close. Already did history. Gotta be one word. Art. Paint. Pen. Masters. Sculpture. Parchment. Clay. Apprentice. Gallery. Show. Show is close. Theater? Artist? Performance? Artesian? No. Talent. Skill. Sorry. Creative. Chorus. Music? This is getting tricky. Concert. Not far. Play. Musical. Violin. Exhibit. Exhibit's not bad. Display. No. Glass. Entertainment. Orchestra. Venue. Stage? Arena. No. Opera. Recital. Audience. Showcase. Showcase is not bad. Movie? No. Auction. Auction's not bad. Sale. Screen. Display, I think was already done. Yeah. Sell. Sold. Already guessed. This is tricky. Shoot. Tablet. No. Agent. Craftsman. No. Give me some like art categories, like contemporary or modern or abstract. Muse, Picasso. No. Gotta be a word. Musician. Singer. No. Renaissance. Medieval. Exposition. Not bad. Post-modern. Modern. Already guessed. Exhibition. Ooh! That's good. Artist guessed? Yeah. Artist. Already guessed. Exhibition was really close. 6 words away. Model. No. We already did exhibit, right? Yeah. Display already did. Installation. Pageant. That's a good one. Shoot, man, we're so close. Exhibition is 6 words away. Expo. Expo's 4 words away. Fair? Oh, I got it! Streamer got it! Let's go! Streamer wins. Alright, chat. Alright. Let's get to marbles. Exclamation mark play to join on in. Calling all marblers. Get yourselves in here. Come one, come all. VIP to the winner for all of today's stream. Defending the VIP badge today, it's going to be Sunny going for 2 in a row, assuming Sunny is here to do so. Exclamation mark play, everybody. We'll give you a second to join on in, and then we will get this on the road. The context is so weird. Yeah, it's weird. It's fun, though. But it's weird. But it's fun. Okay. Do we got everyone? Calling any other marblers near and far, hitherto and yonder. That one was good. Clap streamer. Thank you, Rebecca, for acknowledging that I am good at something. All right. Chat, we got 18 marbles. Going once. Final call. Don't say I didn't warn ya. We are going 10 seconds on the board, and leading the way, it's going to be Lycan going for another VIP badge today. Let me scroll over and take a look here. All right. Down we drop, and on we roll. Let's see who gets it done, and if it's going to be on this first race, or if we're going to need another attempt after this one, we will find out. Round the first dangerous corner we go, and we're going to lose a number of marbles. There goes Rebecca, Girly Pop, Voided, May, Commander, and Raven, all off of the map. 12 marbles remain at this point up front. It's going to be Peaches out of Chocobanite and Sala in a 3 marble breakaway. Got to avoid these trapdoors right here, though. If you're the rest of the marbles, Beanie and Dark Fairy going to fall through the trapdoors. Lycan going to fall through as well. And now up front, Sala leads in first place of the 9 marbles remaining. Down and around town we roll into the next Spinny Boy. Big gap back to second place. Gecko ahead of RMA, Chocobanite, and Peaches, as we're about halfway through this map at this point. Waiting to see if any of these 9 marbles will survive this one. Out of the 9, there are 4 eligible marbles remaining at this current moment in time. Sala leading the way. Gecko looking to get a VIP badge on the board the way that they are running at the moment. Peach is going to try and close in to become the lead eligible marble. We'll see. Around the bomb we go, though. Sala's still unfazed in first place. Everyone else should be getting through that bomb nice and easy. But here comes Peaches. Peach is going to take over second place, going to become the lead marble for the VIP badge as Sala prepares to have first dibs on the finish line. We're going to lose Red Deck in the background, and here we go then to the finish line. Sala's going to do it. Can Peaches get there? That's not going to be enough momentum to do so. Chocobanite won't get there either. Here we go then. Gecko is going to have a chance at the VIP badge. Is it good for Gecko? No. Off of the side. And here comes Arden May with Misty close behind. Misty going to go for the VIP badge. No for Arden May. Yes for Misty. Misty gets there. And that's going to be our VIP badge today. Giveth away with that result right there. Misty wins for the 24th time. And now there is a 3-way tie for 5th place on the wins list. Lycan, LDK, and Misty all at 24 wins apiece. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. There we go. All right, let me swap this over for you. That's 2 out of the last 3 for Misty. Un-VIP and VIP. There we have it. There we go. Very good, very good. I just woke up. Hello and good morning to ya, RJ. Welcome in. Looking for some squishies here. Ooh, that one's cool. No squishies. No squishies. It's fine. It's okay. I don't want a squishy anyway. Alright. Here we are, chat. Back in Minecraft. If you guys weren't here yesterday, take a look at Orange Hall in all of its completed state. Orange Hall good to go, and as far along as the other two halls that we had done before as well. So now we have turned our attention to the purple hall, of which I've only gotten the colored floor in, and right now we are going to pick up on the rest of the floor and then start building into plots, all of that good stuff. So that is our adventure today, but first we need to go write down Girly Pop's vibe check in the book, and then we can get started. The Book of Vibes. And we need to go all the way over yonder. I need to find a new spot for Girly Pop's name. There we have it. Beautiful. Perfect. Make sure you check your vibes at the door, as always, chat. Okay. Also, I did a little bit of AFKing at like the bartering farm and everything. So this is how much blackstone we're up to at this point. Is all of these are full of blackstone. This is all of our basalt from when we were doing the basalt generator yesterday. So we should be pretty good for quite a while, I would imagine. And the next thing that we are about to get started on is some blackstone stuff, because we need to do the floor. So get these, and I think it's just, we're gonna need a lot of gilded for sure, and then regular, and then polished, and it's really just the combination of those that we need to do. So what we'll do is some of this other stuff ready first. Can't wait to get my plot in orange. Ooh, I can't wait to see who picks what in terms of like who goes to what color and all of that stuff, and then who ends up next to who. I think it'll be fun to watch how it all progresses. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's good on those. Let me get some more of these. We can make some more gilded, except I still have all of my gold up here. We also need to sleep. We'll do that real quick. Okie dokie. I should have... yeah, I've got 4 more stacks so we can go through. We're gonna be here for a second. And I have taken like 2 or 3 full shulkers of gold from the gold farm to put them in a gold storage. There we go. There we go. That's a lot of gilded. So with that, we can put some of this back because I don't need all of that right now. But that'll last us all of purple. Let's go ahead and make room for 6 of those, and then we will carry the rest. And then I'll carry all of these. And that one's empty. Move the empty ones over here. And we'll grab this one. Alright, chat, you ready? Let's get cracking, shall we? I didn't forget anything, right? These are all the right blocks? I think so. I think we're good. I love this color so much when the overlay is on and it turns that purple into like this kind of pink color. So much fun. Okay, we've got 60 of these to do. And then we can get to the quartz. Well, I guess 60 of these to do plus these back too. lot of blackstone to go in the floor. Still painting, so podcasting. Good luck, Snowy. Good to see you. You got this. I just dropped the thing I'm painting into my paint palette. Oh, no. No. Say it ain't so. I can't remember the last time I painted something. I have no idea. The last time I painted was probably a pumpkin. that's that's like the most likely thing it would have been, I think. I know I can't. That's one of your things. This is fine. Yeah, it's surely it'll buff out, right? Sounds like an interesting time. Oh, I'm so sorry, Zoe. Oh no. Dude, my eyeballs feel heavy. And I think it's less so that I'm like tired in a normal sense. I think it's because I had to take melatonin last night. And it's like the lingering effects. By the way, I did have some like melatonin dreams last night. It was crazy. Dreams work in overdrive, but when I first woke up, I was like wide awake, but still wanting to go back to sleep, but like wide awake. It was weird. And now my eyes are heavy. Just have to paint over it, but pain because of color matching. Yeah. And if my eyes are heavy, it sounds like the solution is to chug my energy drink. And that'll do it. Oh yeah, Girly Pop did say to drink water too. You guys would be proud of me. Yesterday, I actually went out of my way to drink straight up water for the first time in probably like 2 months. Because I've been kind of slacking. I used to be so good about drinking water all the time. We're getting there. There we go. 16 of these done. You're early? I know, I woke up at a reasonable time. Hi, Ronan. Become hydrated? Well, here's the thing. My water bottle is empty, but I do have an energy drink. Yummy. Flavor of the day, Orange Kiss Alani. Angie. Well, listen, I already started stream. I can't get up and go fill it now. Not unless I go on a break at some point. But I just started stream. I can't go on a break now. You're in a time crunch. Okay. Sorry I was late. I was filling my girlfriend's water bottle. Toggle desk? Who do I look like? You just have to stand up. Veto. Angie. I refuse. Humph. I don't wanna stand up. Am I already out of polish? Whoa. It's hump day. Hi, Dab. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. A fresh thing of water. Thanks. Oh, I gotta drink it all before you get back. I mean, that's reasonable because you're gonna be gone for many hours. And hopefully a second one. Oh, shoot. Gulp. Okay, you're doing great, Girly Pop. We all believe in you. You're doing great. Don't panic. They're saying chug. Oh my gosh, guys, it's okay. It's okay. Guys, it's fine. I've had like a third of my energy drink already. That's so much liquid I've consumed. Don't you even worry about it. I'm so hydrated right now. Your Girly Bob just sigh. Alright, hold on, here we go. You guys want the chug cam? Hold on. This is gonna look silly. Okay. There's half of the water bottle. Okay. Chug cam is a term. Oh my gosh. Dude, can you imagine that? Oh, time to chug my water like it's a channel point redeem. Chug water, and then the stream switches to a scene that has a tiny little camera that's like POV, you're the cup, and you just see like my nostril as I drink the water. It's just like uncomfortably close to my face. There's an idea. Fluff activities. That does sound like fluff activities. Make that a clip, send it to Fluff. That's fluff activities. He needs to get on that. Sure deal. Heck yeah. Wow. My body feels different having drank that water versus that energy drink. That's crazy. That's crazy how that works. Like, I genuinely feel the difference. That's crazy. Gee, who'da thunk? Me from 1 year ago. Woulda thunk. Wonder what it would feel like if I drank water. There's an important life lesson that can be gathered from this stream today here, chat. And that is something. Make sure you drink water with your energy drink. There we go. That is 30 of these done. Ooh, look at that sunset, even though we're underground, because it's so far that it doesn't render. That's fun. I mean, technically, if we are to assume for some silly reason that the Minecraft world is a globe as well, a sphere, then technically, even if I'm underground, if you look far enough in that direction with a hole, you would end up above ground again and therefore see the sunset. So, really, when you think about it, is it that nonsensical? I don't know. Chat, is the Minecraft world a sphere or is it a cube? How would that work? How could a planet be a cube? How do you think that would function? Would there be like, could you see the creases of the cube in person? I live in quadrant 1. That's crazy. Could be a squircle. Okay. What is a squircle? It's 11 a.m. That's too early. Listen. Listen. Just because I'm not even awake yet most days doesn't mean we can't have these conversations. Square with a circular corner. Oh. So here's a question. In the wintertime, can you sled down the squircle edges? Like a big hill? You know? It would be like miles long. You could like ski or snowboard or sled down them when it snows, you know? That would be lit. I think it would be fun. Alright, chat. Let's make this happen. Let's make the squircle happen. I haven't been sledding in years. I've also never snowboarded or skied. Ready to go? Early Pomp is going on an adventure today and has been rapidly preparing all morning.
By all morning, the last 40 minutes.
Yes. You... Oh my gosh, you are stunning. Holy.
Love you.
I love you too.
Oh.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
to wear a stupid purse today because I don't have pockets.
Oh, no pockets. Life.
I didn't even put my shoes on.
Get your shoes on. Do your thing. It's gonna go great. Okay, you look phenomenal. Listen, Jaw is gonna be on the ground. Guaranteed. Uh-huh. I've never been sledding, says RJ. Oh my gosh, really? Huh? Okay, so what I'm hearing is... Yeah, you need to visit in the wintertime and we can go sledding. It would be fun. Discord? Alright, I'll take a look at that in a second. Petition to terraform the Earth. Anyway. Sorry for that. Something caught my attention, chat. Don't worry. It's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Final form unlocked. Oh my gosh.
What?
Adorable.
Oh, I will not be in chat, but I will.
Yes, Girly Pop will not be in chat, but will be listening for the next hour during the drive. You do. You take the house keys. I'm not going anywhere. And just in case it's locked when you get back. I won't let you in, no. Bring the keys. If it were up to me, I'd just let you sleep out there in the driveway. Yeah, that's fine. Just however you want to do it. I know. Justice for pockets. I'm with you. Justice for pockets, chat. If it's not in my bag, it's probably in the car. Pocket? Hot pocket? No, normal pocket. Normal pocket. There's not pockets. There's not enough pockets to go around. Feminine clothing usually lacks in the pocket department, unfortunately. I don't know whose idea that was. Okay, let's see. Probably do more of these stairs. And probably do more of these stairs. And then we'll do a bunch of these. Beautiful. Thank you guys for the lurks. I appreciate you. I'm convinced the people making women's clothes were conspiring with the people who make purses so they could sell more purses. That sounds just reasonable enough. Just plausible enough. I would buy into that theory. Hold on. I need to charge my phone. Let me interrupt this stream just to charge my phone. And my charger's plugged in next to the window, so I went and I grabbed the cord so that I could yank it from wherever it was. And Mira is looking out the window as the cord just like smacks her in the face because I'm like grabbing the cord. And she's just like, okay. I gotta fix my chair. Men didn't give women pockets so they could feel needed by being used as personal manservants. Sounds about right. ABCD chat. Okay, let me see here, tab back in. Okay. I need to like sit back down and scoop my chair in and also true, and they're probably rich white men. Ooh. Ooh, gross. The worst. Just don't say that around Ginger, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I gotta do a thing. Okay. Chat, what do you think? How do you think we retaliate for the pocket dilemma? What do you think is like the perfect way to like flip the script, you know? Feminine clothes got no pockets. How do we get back? What's the answer? What do we do to masculine clothes? No zippers? Ooh, that's evil. That's evil. Ooh. I like that. That's good. That's good. What else are you thinking? No more camo? Oh no! Oh no. What are all the wannabe country boys gonna do now? And only bow ties? Ooh. The zippers they put on dresses that are impossible to unzip? Ooh. Yeah. Replace all the zippers with the really annoying zippers, so you might as well not even have one. Yes. Okay. I'm here for it. What else? We could like replace the strings on like sweatpants and stuff with like the thinnest little twine like dental floss. Good luck. Can we bring back skirts, heels, and pink being masculine things? Men this generation will hate that. That's true. Yeah, you can do that. Normalize, like, all of it. I'm sure we can, like, socially engineer some, like, crazy reverse psychology around it, like, actually being, like, super alpha to, like, pink and wear dresses and stuff, you know? And then... And we got them. Big question. What's up? Like, you have a big question? Like, you're about to ask a big question? If there's alt girls, what is the equivalent to be an alt guy? That's an interesting question. Terminology-wise, I got no idea. I got no idea. Alt boy? I can't say it here. Email me. Okay, Rebecca. DM it to me. Or Snapchat it to me. Men required to wear those stereotypical midi pencil skirts in office settings? Oh my god, yes. Yes. Let's start putting men in pencil skirts. That's what we need to do. Okay, we'll do that, and move these over here, and put these here. And then extra blackstone. I don't need any of this right now. Right now, we are about to get into the floor. I am going to need some more quartz. We'll get there. Men required to wear heels for work. Ooh, I like that. That's good. That's good. Yes. See, we're getting somewhere, chat. Do I need any of these, or is it just the stairs? I know I need these. Put a couple more in there so that I can do mostly the stairs, because I know I use a lot of these, and then one stack of normal. We'll see what we can do with that. Me when I'm mining and crafting, honestly. So real. Not gonna lie, you'd hate to see me in heels at work, says Ronan. I think, on the contrary, I would pay to see it. I'm so excited to go to the Highland Games this year. So many large men in skirts. It's gonna be amazing. Beautiful. If they made women do it, make men do it back. Ooh, I'm here for it. Okay. The ultimate Uno reverse. I'd clack it everywhere, as you should. Ronin in heels would be giving so hard. And I don't even know what Ronin looks like. just the energy of it. I'm pretty sure in my headcanon, I have just associated Ronin so much with freaking Tony Stark that is what Ronin looks like in my head. So, like, fair enough. And at least it's not the Ronin emote. Be glad I don't associate you with the Ronin emote in terms of how you look. Mostly because I just can't picture you being as old as the person in the emote, so it doesn't fit. Hello, Sunny. Welcome in. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Wait, how much have I watched my own stream lately? I clear it every so often. 2,300 hours. I wonder what it would be if I never cleared it. from like day one. I would be taking up a spot on the leaderboard, which is why I delete mine every so often, but it'd be interesting. Interesting to know. Mm, 719 hours. We're really out here. You'd be unbeatable because it will count every hour you're live. Yeah, that's mostly why I'd be curious to know. Though, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I can go to Twitch tracker and it will tell me. On my Twitch tracker, we have streamed. Yes, I have streamed a total. Any guesses? How many hours lifetime have I streamed? Because I don't think you guys are gonna get it. I don't think you guys are gonna get it. 12K. How many? 8,600? How many hours lifetime? I started streaming December 1st of 2019. 65,000? Hello? That's like every hour since then. 15,000? Okay. The hour count lifetime total streamed is 13,219 hours, which I would be curious. How many days since? How many days since? Let's do some math. Okay. Today is the end date and the start date is 12/01/2019. 2,369 days. So 2,369 days in which I have been streaming by 13,219. Is that math correctly? Am I averaging about a 2-hour stream every single day since I started streaming? That's carried a lot by the subathons and being live overnight, because I very much have not streamed every single day since 2019, but that is crazy. 1 3/4 days. That's like an hour 40 minutes, an hour 45 minutes every single day since 2019. That's crazy. I estimated by the subathon hints to highballer, guys. That's fair. I'm gonna lose so much watch time next week. Oh no. Oh, current active subs? Nice. Nice. I've streamed 71 games? There's no way. How have I played that many games on stream? There's no way. I mean, I used to play variety, I guess, but still. Still, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. I'm the 41,527th streamer on Twitch in terms of everyone ever in their performance. I am in the top 0.66% of Twitch. That's crazy. There are that many people who stream on Twitch. I'm the 19,000th English channel, 19,237. Crazy. I created my account in 2016. That is crazy. This website's so cool. I love stats. I love seeing all these stats. Look at all these people who follow me. Look at all these famous people who follow me who are famous. That makes me famous, chat. I don't know if you knew that. Famous by association. Because there are creators who are well known who follow me, so just gonna throw that out there. Look at all these famous people. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like 3/4 of them are all my one-shot homies. Shrug. Don't shrug at me. Oh my gosh. Okay, get me out of here. Get me out of here. 13,000 hours. I don't know what's more. What stat is more, like, I don't know if impressive is the word. What stat is more interesting? Is it the 13,000 hours lifetime Or is it the fact that when you average it out, it's like a 2-hour stream every single day since 2019? I don't know. I feel like both are crazy. The latter, the average out. That is pretty crazy to think about. Because, like, that 3 months that I wasn't streaming, that's not the first time that I have been away from stream for, like, a month plus. I know in 2020, there was a period in which I didn't stream for, like, a month and a half. And then I know there were some other intermittent breaks. I don't think in 2021 I ever stepped away from stream for any amount of time. I can't remember. There have been a handful of breaks here and there. As needed. Now imagine if you had another subathon. Half joking. It's okay. It's a thought that crosses my mind a couple times a week on average. Is like, okay, if when next subathon kind of thing. Because like, I on one hand am not in a rush to do that to myself again, and if we do it, if we end up doing another one, I want to go about it the right way / in a healthy manner. And I feel like with every subathon we've done, we've gotten a little better about it being like a little healthier and managed a little bit better each time. That said, I also know that if we end up doing another uncapped subathon, I need to try and not go down the path of playing tons of variety stuff, because the subathon that lasted half the year took a big toll on viewership because of how little I played Minecraft in that time. So I would need to set it up in a way that I can really just be doing Minecraft during it, but not burn out. So then it becomes, you know, how much of the day am I doing it? And do I keep it on overnight? And when I'm, like, not there, but, like, you know, if I'm trying to avoid playing enough that I burn out, I'm going to be away from stream half the time, right? And so it's like, it was kind of like that during our last one, where there would be, like, plenty of stretches of time where I'm just not there. The stream is up, I'm not there. And I think that also kind of hurts the viewership. But also, it's like, you know, do I just put the stream down at that time? Because then it kind of takes away from the whole, like, stream is never ending kind of thing if it, like, goes down. But also it's like, okay, if I close the stream at night, that's also better for, like, my equipment and everything. So it's, how do you balance it? What is, like, the best overall way to go about everything, right? And it's like, I could, like, I have had the thought of doing it kind of like how I remember Kimmy doing it. And it was something to the effect of, like, of setting aside a chunk of each day to make progress on the time, but you're not necessarily keeping the stream up 24/7 or, like, pushing yourself to be at stream 12 hours a day. But you just, like, show up and maybe you do, like, 6 hours or 7 hours towards the timer, and then stream goes down, and you come back the next day and you do however much. And then that way you're not, like, I can still have a life outside of that, right? Because in past subathons, it's very much taken over everything and been, like, the only thing I do. Like, for those who haven't been around, because I know, like, Girly Pop's listening, for example, to, like, previous subathons, like, part of what makes those events so interesting and intriguing is the fact that it's a 24/7 stream. So I start the stream does not end. It legitimately is up 24/7. And even though I might not be at my computer 24/7, It's always going. And so like in the past, I would wake up, go straight to my computer. I'd hang out on stream for pretty much the entire time I'm awake, doing whatever, gaming, watching stuff, just hanging out. I'd take breaks intermittently for like food and bathroom and like whatever. And then at night, once it would get really late, I would be like, okay, and I would step away from stream. I would leave it running. I'd put something on, like ambient videos or something, and then go to bed and rinse and repeat. And that would go on for weeks at a time, eventually months at a time. Our last subathon lasted like 5 months. It is insane. Because the whole premise behind it is that it's uncapped, and how a subathon works is as long as chat is gifting subs or donating bits or just donating straight money, the timer goes up, right? So for every, like, for example, for every, like, $5, we add, like, 20 minutes to the timer or something, right? And that can be infinitely added to. So every time the timer gets low, people keep adding to it. Sometimes everyone adds a bunch all at once. Sometimes there's like moments in time where you can add like double time to the timer, all that kind of stuff, right? So it just keeps going and going and going and going. But it's a great way to raise money. But it's very intense. It's like the most intensive thing you can do as a streamer. It's pretty crazy. So I don't know. We also need a new show to watch during meal breaks. Should another subathon occur? I know, Canada's Worst Driver hit so hard. That was awesome. That was awesome. I don't know if anything could match the levels of Canada's Worst Driver because that was incredible. Okay, we are definitely gonna need some more quartz. Use up what we got. Hope you're all well. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, 40. We need the Minecraft world walking. Oh my god, I still gotta do those. I do still gotta do those. Don't leave words up overnight, because then I'll never sleep. So what you're saying is, I need to start a subathon tomorrow, and I need to put words on 12 hours at a time every single night. Every time I step away as well, you're getting words. Wait, where did I leave off? I left off over here. There we go. There we go. Isn't there a server based off Middle Earth you can explore? Is there? The only one I can really think of in that realm is the RPG server where you're actually playing through quests and stuff. Can't remember the name. I got no idea. Beats me. I would love to do that with this world. It's something I used to talk about all the time. Is like, there is a version of the future where we are successful enough that I have the money to hire a team to turn parts of this world into a playable RPG in Minecraft on a server, taking like, you know, the cities we build and stuff and putting them in there, and then developing like storylines and things to do and everything like that. I think that would be so cool. Then you would have like a playable Tales of Annocia that you watched me build on stream, and now you get to like run around and explore and learn the lore and everything like that. Like that just seems so cool to me. As a kid, I always wanted to make video games. That was one of the things that I really wanted to do in life, was like make video games. Now, my path very much differed at the end of the day, but it was always something that I was interested in. So I feel like that would be like a cool way to kind of live that out someday if things like, you know, were successful enough, right? In the stream, and I could afford to do something like that. That would be nice. I would be a horrible character on an RPG game. I've always been the diabolical player who does things for doing it. Like, you do all the like evil options just to see. Is that what you're saying? I ran out of the marble, so now I just need to like do everything else that I can before I run out. Yeah. See, I am the person who, when playing games, can't make the evil choices because I feel bad for the characters. I get too attached to all the characters and treat them like they're real people, and so I can't be evil. It's very difficult. You should have seen me trying to play the Dirge run on Baldur's Gate, because I was leaning into the Dirge for that run just to see, but it was difficult. It was difficult because I just want to make the good choices and everyone be happy and live my best people pleaser life. Ronan is chaotic neutral, it sounds like. Yep, I would say so. I would say so. What did you guys determine I was on the alignment chart? I forget. We had this conversation not that long ago. I think you decided I was like chaotic something, I don't know. Probably also chaotic neutral, honestly. Well, I could probably get all these pillars done at least. I have enough of those. Oh, look who finally decided to show up. I'll leave it at that, so now you don't know if I'm talking about Junie Love or Ginger. Open for interpretation. You would be more chaotic good, actually. Interesting, okay. That's where, I know that's where Girly Pop aligns on the alignment chart, is kinda good. Interesting. I didn't hear what you said, so shrug. Yeah, you're never listening. Sounds about right. Accurate. Dude, Junie Love got promoted to lead moderator and has been like the angsty teen of the chat ever since. Just like rebellious and not listening for the sake of not listening, and just like, you know? Oh, whoops. It's not a phase, yeah. 100%. Brats, stand up. but I'm sitting, and I don't want to stand. I never had that phase IRL, so I'm compensating. That tracks. Yeah, that tracks. That's fair. Okay, we need to get some quartz. Mostly those 3. Also, sleep real quick. My eyes are still heavy. Ugh. Ouch. I missed the start. It's okay. I started earlier than we're used to. As of late, I woke up at a reasonable time today for once. It was nice. Except I am a little eepy. I'll just turn all of these, and then let's do these right here. Oh?
This brat can sit down, it's Dark Fairy smile.
Oh, see you in 10 minutes, Dark Fairy. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Thank you, Ginger, for the 20 big ones. Just to smite Dark Fairy. You know what could deter the eepiness? Standing up. Shut up. I don't recall asking you, okay? I'm sorry, that was toxic. Don't apologize, it's Wednesday. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. I don't recall asking you. With 20, you can time out a mod. Yeah, if you donate 20 bucks, you can pick a moderator, and I'll time them out for 10 minutes. Okay, I need to make sure not to use all of these. So we'll start with pillars. We'll do that much. And then more glass. We'll do that. And then I don't need all of this right now. That was not what I wanted to do, but okay. We'll do that, and... Ugh. Really gonna do this to me? There we go. Okay, we'll do all these real quick. Just joined. What we up to? We are currently getting a little bit more quartz for the purple hall that we are building today. But, villager trading at the moment, and then building the Hall of Fame more broadly. You woke up a couple hours earlier? Yes. I woke up at like 9:30, as opposed to waking up at like noon, which has kind of become the norm. 5 of those, 9 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of those. Works for me. Okay, now I need more glass. Because I want to try not to use those if I can help it. Every day I get abused, says not Dark Fairy. But it's okay because it's in the name of extortion, right? 9:30 noon? What? What are you sleeping at? It depends. I have not had a consistent sleep routine since last year sometime. I have been going through all of the things mentally, mental health wise, and one of the ways it's taken a toll is on my sleep. So I usually sleep, recently, I'll sleep anytime from 10 to 3 in the morning, just depending. 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. I'll wake up anywhere from 9:30 at the earliest to like 1 p.m. And that's kind of just become the day-to-day, and I'm not happy about it. I don't like it. It makes me feel worse, but I don't know. It is what has happened. And so, along with like getting back to actually drinking water, it's one of the things that I like need to fix and work on. But I started spiraling really bad back in January. Not even. It was in October. January is just when I stopped streaming. But it really started back in October, and I've not gotten back to a healthy place. I've just made little strides here and there. Gotten a little better here and there. Slow progress. Sleep schedule? Don't know. What's a sleep schedule? Wait, which one of these was which? I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, we're gonna let this run for a little bit. You guys wanna run a contexto while we do? Let's see. Alright. Give me a word. Give me a word, any word. Run this while we wait. You're doing amazing. Thank you, Arden May. Day 1377. Cat. A little further away. Time 361. Not bad. Globe. Nope. I'm gonna go for week. Clock. You watch. Universe. Life. Hour. Minute. Misty time, ginger out. Rip. What if we do house? Hands. School. Space. Earth? No. When? Too common. Walk. We'll do that one. Nope. Hair? Nope. Desk. Table. Chair. Couch. Hour. Already guessed. Math. Work. Ooh. Good one. Okay. Job. No. Effort. No. Career. No. I go to bed anywhere between 11 and 5, says Junilove. Yeah. Calendar. What the heck could this be? Business? Not bad. Office. Contract. No. Building. Salary? No. Deal. Worker. Employee? Boss. No. Retail. Money. Company. Paper. Warehouse. Dang. No. Logistics. Amazon. Book. Engineer. Let me try ginger for fun. Doesn't count. Library. Government. Car? What are some types of businesses? Give me some types of businesses. Entrepreneur, no. Bank. Retail. Already guessed. Car wash. Tech. Food? Restaurant? Probably not. Grocery. Accountant. Firm. Stock. Nope. Lawyer. Nope. Judge. Oh my gosh, Rage and Timmy got timed out by Ronan. Oh, that's crazy. Business, work, time clock, space company. Packaging. The war has resumed. It has. War. Nope. Profit. Product. Responsibility. Nope. Move. Travel. Plane. Liability. Lawsuit. Oh, Dark Fairy donated. Oh,
Chocolate.
context.
That's what you get, ginger. Mwahaha.
There you go. Thank you for the 5. 1, 2, 7, 6. Crazy. Okay, back to it. Infrastructure. Not bad. Pain. Wait, road. Sidewalk. Paving. Food. No, already guessed. Civil. Construction. Nope. Bridge. Land. Water. Highway. Skyscraper. Nope. Mechanic. Nope. Concrete. Nope. What is going on here? Airport. Architect. Street. Grass. Tree. Rebar. I don't think it's construction. I think it's just close to what it is. Housing. Glass. No. These are all really far away. We're not even close. Office. Already guessed. Condominium. Sewer. Astronaut. Space. Already guessed. City. Rentals. Bicycle. Network. Ooh, network is close. Hold on. Internet? Oh, internet's even closer. Airbnb. Not a word. Internet is 4 words away. But that could be anything. Modem. Oh, Beanie got it. Modem. 103 guesses is not bad. That's not bad. Modem is the word. What were the closest words? Modem, router, Ethernet, internet, connect, connection, wireless, broadband, connectivity, LAN, network, cable. There we go. That's the one. Interesting. Okay. Good job, chat. Good job, chat. Good job, Beanie. Okay, take this back, and we should have everything else we need. Whee! Oh. Oh, I just got rid of a light block that was right there. Whoops. Okay, we need... No, I did all the pillars I need. We need some of these stairs. And then I need a lot of marble. I'm pretty sure that's all we need for this. Try that out, see what we can do with that. Anyone lurking that hasn't daily dripped? Wait, why? Thank you, Junie Love. I gotta add the lead mod back. Junie Love actually doing a mod action? I'm kidding. Lead moderator, yes. There you go. My precious, there you go. In before Ginger donates another 20. Oh my gosh!
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Wow. I got Reese's.
Yes, you can, Ginger. Yes, you can. Anyway, Zunsit? How do I say your name? How do I pronounce it? Let me know, let me know. Welcome in. Hi. How do you? How is your stream? Thank you so much for the raid, bringing everyone over here. We are working on our Hall of Fame build. We have been... Wow, I don't even know. We've been working on this for like 2 years, over 2 years. I think the initial planning of it... When was the hexagon clip? That was literally when we were planning it. How long ago was the hexagon clip? Hold on. Let me... Does that show up? Does it tell me how long ago it was? 3 years ago? We were planning this build 3 years ago? Oh my gosh. And we're still working on it. It was a lot of digging, to be fair. Anyway, it's been a long time in the works, this build, but we're here. We're making it happen. That's the one. That's the one. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in, Galaxy. Welcome in, Muxin, if I said that right. And Zune or Zun, whichever, however I say it. 3 years and you didn't use TNT? No, I gave myself haste to Instamine, and it was still forever. I didn't dig all this out without haste, trust. No one in their right mind would dig 4.5 million deep slate without haste. Without insta-mining it. Oh my gosh. Crazy business. We're up to like 4... What is it? 4.6? 4,675,000 deep slate. Crazy business. I would, says RJ. Yeah, well, you're crazy, so... I know the extent of things that you get up to, or would. Said my name right. Let's go. Good to have you. Good to have you. Would you guys like a tour? Those of you guys who are new, came in from the raid. Would you like a little tour-ski doodle of the world? Show you around a little bit. Show you what we've done. It has been a long time in the works. A little over 11 years at this point. Oh, that's good. Okay, I think we got everything in the middle. I just need to fill this spot in, and we're good. With 3 months and 4 months... With 3 months and 4 months watch time, do people have channel points in like 200k or more like 1 million? The most channel points I know is confirmed in chat is 3 million something. Maybe close to 4. Maybe over 4. How much does Norm have? Because I think Norm has the most. 3 or 4 million. Something like that. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy indeed. 3.4? 2.3 million for Art in May. Yeah, people got a lot of channel points. Speak of the devil! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I literally just said Norm 5 seconds ago. That's crazy. That's crazy. How many channel points do you have, Norm? Okay, we could put these away. Norm summoned. That was awesome. That was good timing. Great timing, even. 3.4. Yeah. Okay. 3.4 it is. Alright, we got the floor in place for purple. Boop. Now we can get ready to start doing all of our plots, because that's usually the next phase. So I'm going to need polished walls. Whoa. I just hit so many wrong buttons. I'm going to need polished walls, black wool, black concrete, gray wool. That's pretty much it. Okay. And a lot of all of those things. So I guess we'll start with polished walls. We're going to want a good chunk of these. That'll make that a full stack, and then we'll do 2 more. Okay. We'll have those, and then I'll probably need to go get some more wool, to be honest. White wool there, don't need that yet. This is an empty shulker. Gray wool. That'll be fine for the gray, and then honestly I don't even need that much. And then the black, and then I do need black concrete. How much black concrete do I have? Put this with my empty shulkers. I have enough to get started. And then black wool. And then I need 1 thing for normal stairs, because that is part of what we're doing as well. Okay, I think that's everything we need to get started. Ouch. Looks like you know where most stuff is. Yeah. My organization system is... There is some level of organization. My shulker monsters are only shulker monsters in the sense that there are shulkers everywhere, but I keep all of them organized, and I know which ones are which. And I keep, like, similar stuff together. I put them in groups. So, like, I know where everything is, but I can see how, to anyone else, they would look at that and be like, oh my god, this is so many shulkers, I don't know where to begin. But, like, I have a whole system in my head. Also, I need to do all of these at once. I prefer to do all of these at once. There we go. But yes. I have some sort of a system. Because I don't like to be too disorganized. I do enjoy having some level of organization at all times. I'll even keep my inventory nice and put together. I don't like having like a whole bunch of hoopla. Or just like things out of order or whatever. So I tried to adhere to some level, some standard. Okay, and then I should definitely light these up as I go. And we will go as far as we're able. Whoops. Only 58 to go. But I think today we should be able to get all 60 of these plots in place. And where do I usually go after the plots? I think I do the inner walls facing that middle part, and then we do the lights and banners after that. So I don't know how far along that list will get, but we will see. We will see. At least we'll get all 60 of these in place, as well as the floor that we just did. I love that I got the iron golems in the schematic. It just like keeps every one of the entities right where they were. Frozen in time. Gotta sleep. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. There we go. Whoops. Whoops. You built this in the creative world next to a village ? Nope. I am trying my best, but I got no idea what you're referencing. I have a creative world where I plan things out. The extent of what I planned out for this in the hardcore world, though, or in the creative world, was just these plots. Everything else we kind of just designed on the fly. How the iron golem? Because he was in a different hallway when I took the schematic. This one, I don't know, his name tag doesn't show up on the schematic. But this schematic is based on Green Hall, which is that one over there. I finished Green Hall, and then I updated the schematic to match that. And this was where the iron golems over there were, because I have 8 iron golems down here in the Hall of Fame. The Hexagang. Those are the names of all of our iron golems. And each one of those columns in the main area also represents one of the iron golems. There are 8 columns out there. One for each of the hexagon. Which is funny because 8 and octagon and like there are no hexagons here. But ever since I said hexagon so confidently, it's just become the thing. Bye guys, have fun and sync and dink when necessary, says Girly Pop. Have fun, Girly Pop. Enjoy your cute little date. No hexagons, but all 8 pillars and 8 iron golems. Yeah, because the central part of the Hall of Fame is an octagon. There are 8 sides, 8 halls, 8 golems, 8 pillars, 8 colors. 8s everywhere. Art and May would be proud. Drink when necessary, because Trimmer needs to hear that, but nope, I just can't catch a break. Nope, you can't. All octagons but the group is hexagon. Exclamation mark hexagon, and you'll know why. The exclamation mark hexagon clip is from when I designed this place, and I drew the shape, and for some reason my brain told me to say hexagon. Even though I know what an octagon is, I just got my wires crossed. And now it's a funny moment. Should hydrate? I shall. Let me get these built up real quick. I'll actually drink my water. Hexagon. Dude, Hexagon should be our #1 clip, honestly. What are we doing? 131 views? I'm gonna need you guys to watch that like 900 more times so it becomes our most viewed clip. Thanks. Partly because I had cool hair. Even though it was pre-transition, it was kind of faded, but I still have my cotton candy hair. I would do that again at some point. I would definitely do cotton candy hair again, except like longer, because obviously. And it would be really cool. Though, for what it's worth, I absolutely love the black and green combo. It fits me so well. I have very pale skin. Much like the VTuber that it's based on. Is a good vibe. Is a good vibe. I just wish there was like full permanent hair dye of like fun colors. But it is like impossible to find. So the green in my hair is only semi-permanent. But the black is full permanent. So it's like I gotta touch up like half of it. And then on the black side, I just gotta do the roots. You have your hair dyed? Yes. Yes. When's the last time I did a little transition update? Every so often, I show you guys a selfie of mine from like where I am in my journey. What was the last one I sent to myself? Where's my phone? Oh. We don't talk about that. Hold on. Let me go here, and I asked where my phone was, chat. It was right in front of me. We don't talk about it. What would be a good one to show? I don't want to show any with Girly Pop in it, because I don't think Girly Pop is ready to be shown on stream. I did take these ones recently. These were... This one's cute. I like this one. Okay. Send this... Discord. Send it to... Myself isn't showing up. Okay. Let's go into RJ. And then I will show it from there. Okay. There we go. And... That right there. Hold. 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 I saw the before picture from the clip. Yeah, that was me a year before transition, more or less. And this is the most recent update. This is the most recent picture of right before I went to that show earlier this week? Last week? Last week. I took this picture, so I got one half of my hair is the green and one half is black, just like the VTuber. And this was my fit for the show. It is my fit for the show. That's your update. Streamer in modern day. I'm still not to the point where I feel comfortable being on camera again. So we're still VTubing it up, but we'll get there. We'll get there someday. Oh wait, I ran out of stuff. Hold on. What do I need? I need everything. Okay. Pull it back. Looks nice. Thank you. Okay. I need to figure this stuff out. Took me until now to realize that it's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Let's do this. Gray wool can go there. This is an empty shulker. Still got a little bit of black wool. Had a couple people come through my office. Did I miss anything? Nope. Not really. Okay, and now I need black concrete. I'll keep those stairs there. That's fine. Also need some more walls. So we'll do that. Okay, good deal. Okay, and how much of this do I have? Enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Do these real quick. Boop. And drop in here. Okay, concrete should be good for a while. I think the hang up was black wool that I ran out of last time. Not missed a single, yeah. We have definitely streamed more than 571 times, but it was 571 streams ago that we started the drip. And there are 6 people in chat who have every single one of them. 6 remain on the 100% list. Still waiting to find out who our top 5 is. Still need one more person to fall off of the list so that we can have our official top 5. And each one of the top 10 drippers is going to have a little moments badge on their Hall of Fame plot for, like, what position they're in. So, like, whoever was the 10th place, 9th place, 8th place before they dropped out. They'll have a little thing for that. 600 drips of 6 people. Wait, did I just, like, not do this side? That's weird. I'm wondering how long it's gonna take before any of those 6 drop off. I feel like 6 isn't the number that's gonna represent, like, people who just will never for as long as I stream. Because I think we'll get to that point. I think there will be 4. My guess is that 4 people will never miss. But 2 out of these 6, and I don't know who, 2 out of these 6 are still gonna drop out at some point. I think 4 is a sweet spot of people who will have every single drip. Who are the 6? Sunny is one of them. Dark Fairy is one of them. Rebecca is one of them. Sala is one of them. Lycan is one of them. That's 5, right? Chocobo Knight is the last one. 3 moderators and Chocobo Knight's a VIP. Lycan is not, though it's been offered. And Sunny is not, though it's been offered. Still racing Marbies every day. Dripping through surgery like a boss, that's right. And then there are a handful of people who only have 1 missed drip ever. So, like, honorary mention to the people who have only ever missed a single drip. I think Arden May has only ever missed 1. Yeah, literally the message right there. I will never forgive myself for the one I missed, the 8th drip, my favorite number, and I missed it by 1 minute. I was carried out in the raid, but it happened instantly as I joined the stream. No. No. I don't want to talk about it, says Beanie. I think Beanie only has 1 miss as well. Yeah, there's a handful of people. See, but missing 1, I don't think there's anything wrong with that because you're bound to, right? You're bound to miss 1 eventually. It's just can't be there literally every single one. Ooh, we gotta find your guild, Rebecca. Can you type !questions in the chat? When you do that, Alt-Acrylic will give you 3 questions that you have to answer. I will then put those in a book, and we will find your guild. That is how that works. So, no rush, but on your own time, come up with an answer to all 3 of those questions. Pay close attention. Question 2 requires you give a reason why. And then whenever you have your answers, just put them all in one big message in the chat. And I will go put those in a book and we'll get your guild. I haven't even missed any streams. It was because I simply forgot. Yep. Yep. Nobody's perfect. That's why I think can't feel too bad about missing a day. I'll probably eventually miss 1 once the haul is done and I'm entered. Interesting. Interesting. Dark Fairy gonna be 6th place confirmed? Interesting. There are 2 types of people in the world. Dark Fairy saying, I'll probably miss 1 eventually. And then, like, Rebecca, who's like, I will be dripping from the grave in my coffin. I will never miss 1. Those who missed 1 have to duel it out. Yeah, fight to the death. to regain your missed drip. Winner gets their drip retroactively. Okay, one more on this wall. I'll be 16 done. We should do another day check as well, because we're getting really close to 25. 24,572. We gotta be getting close to 70 years in terms of if this world were a person. And the day count was how long they've been alive. Gotta be getting close to 70. If not, already hit it. Okay. Got all of those, and now we will go over to this one. Still upset that we didn't get the crab, and therefore the extended reach tool. That would have been nice. You know what else would be nice? Here's a thought, chat. What if you could get, like, slime boots, and they would make you bouncy? Like, you could just, like... You know? Why don't we have, like, something to jump higher on your boots, though? Because we have, like, jump boost, but why can't we put that on boots? Why can't we do, like, slime boots or, like, an enchantment or something? I mean, there's enough enchantments for boots, but, like... You know? Just a thought. That's in modded? Well, yeah, everything's in modded, silly. One second, chat. Okay, we need to go get more black wool for sure. Concrete's still good for now. Put those there. Chat, is it Friday yet? It's... I was gonna say it's Friday somewhere, but that's a lie. It's Thursday somewhere. It'll have to do. How many of these do I want? I'll do I'll do that many. It'll be fine. Okay, where's my wool? I have enough to keep going for a little bit. I'll just go get more anyway. I will need to bring one of these. Dude, I wonder how bad these are overflowing. Oh my gosh. I made that farm so, like, efficient. And I just don't need all that stuff. It's okay. It's cool to build. Figuring it out in the tutorial. Okay, that's our black wool. Let's go ahead and just use these for now. Along with... I'll get a couple more. Nice. Away we go. By the way, is there anyone in chat who hasn't been around for the explanation on how the Hall of Fame is going to work? Because by all means, I want everyone to be a part of this. Long run. I know not everyone will be able to join right away, but like, the more we get in here, the cooler it's going to be. So I am all here for making sure everyone understands how it works. I was probably around but not paying attention. Where does that fall? I mean, you are our token cis straight white guy, so you not paying attention tracks. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, I had to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just kind of slipped out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who said that? Who said that joke? That was crazy. Can I get a dink though? I feel like that was dink worthy. Girly Papa would have cackled at that. Fair. Oh gosh. We already went over this. It's Wednesday. You don't apologize. That's true. That's true. Ugh. Men, am I right? Except for our men in chat, you know? They're alright. They're cool. Can't reach. Need uppies. Thank you guys for the lurks. Friendly reminder to drop an exclamation mark lurk if you haven't talked in about an hour or so. That way your view counts correctly. If you're in a stream, but you don't type anything in the chat for, like, over an hour, your view goes away, and it's a whole thing. So that's why we encourage everyone to just drop an exclamation mark alert. I won't even call you out. Won't even say your name. You can stay hidden. Thank you for making me feel seen and heard. It is rough out here, says Ginger. Yeah, I can't imagine the amount of obstacles in your day-to-day life. Honestly. The discrimination you must face. That's tough. My usual ride to book club isn't going, so now I have to ask my boss. Oh. Hashtag redhead life. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, I need more rockets. I love how much this song gives me, like, old handheld console games that you would, like, plug into the TV. Like, you would have, like, the TV and the AV cord, and you would just plug those straight in the TV. This song is giving, like, soundtrack for one of those. Specifically, it's giving the Batman one I used to play all the time as a kid. And the controller was, like, the bat symbol. You plug it in, and then there was, like, 5 sections of the game that you would progress to fight each main villain. And it was a whole thing. And it was, like, this kind of music in the background. It was great. I loved that. I would love to find that. Find that game and, like, play it in modern day. Oh my gosh, I have so many memories of that. I also had a Spider-Man one. There was a SpongeBob one. There was a whole lot of those, like, handheld console games when I was younger in, like, the early 2000s or mid 2000s. I have the Arkham trilogy. Yes. I do own the, like, full-on games on, like, Steam and everything. Great series of games, by the way. We played those on stream way, way, way back in the day when I was Variety. Strimmer, you had red hair for a while. Can you confirm whether it's rough out there for redheads? You know, I gotta say, as a trans person who faces challenges with that every day, I would hate to be a ginger. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't get anything for having red hair. No. No. It was fine. I've been watching YouTube videos lately of new/mini handhelds, either redesigned original hardware emulators. Ooh. Specifically for the third game, but it wouldn't download. What? What the heck? Would have had to leave the house with red hair. I did leave the house with red hair. Yep. Crazy. I was so sad. I really want to play the third one. Oh no. Why won't it download? That's stupid. The only handheld I ever had was a Game Boy Advance SP, the flippy one. I almost never used it. Oh no. That did not work out. Okay, there we go. Do I remember where I put my Switch? Time to find out, I guess. I guess so. Sometimes I wonder how much of a different person I would be if I encountered popular things like Pokemon at a young age. Me too. Because I didn't even get into Pokemon until I was like 16. 15 or 16. And growing up, I wasn't a Nintendo kid. So I never, like, my childhood did not consist of anything Nintendo. From Mario to, like, Pokemon stuff to even, like, Legend of Zelda things to any of it. I didn't have any of that in my childhood. And so it's like, it's so interesting. Because my childhood, in terms of gaming, was like the PS2. And it was like a lot of racing stuff, car stuff. For the most part, that was like my entire childhood. I was just kind of in that niche. And then eventually like some more shooter types. For sure. So like I you know, I was in like the Call of Duty community and online at a young age doing that, which like definitely had some kind of an effect, I'm sure. Gotta watch out for those Game Boy handhelds. My dad was playing one in the delivery room when I was born. Mom offered to relocate it for him during the labor. There's no way. Is that a real story? That's incredible. I love that. That's hilarious, is what that is. I played a lot of Call of Duty, at least when my brother wasn't using the Xbox, yeah. I was the older sibling that was always using the console and didn't want to give it up. You, like, Cobalt Flame _ my younger brother, the middle brother. Oh boy. Had it rough because I didn't like sharing. Didn't become a gamer until Genie introduced me to the Switch and Breath of the Wild. Dang. That's fair. I just introduced Girly Pop to Skyrim last night. I got my PS4 hooked up to the TV, got it all set up, got Girly Pop on Skyrim, and... well, I don't need these. And Girly Pop played through the first little bit of the game, and is probably gonna play a little bit more later. So hopefully I get Girly Pop hooked on Skyrim, and it becomes a game that Girly Pop likes. Because really, Girly Pop has played very few games. I would not consider Girly Pop a gamer. But favorite game / series is by far the Horizon games. And so... We're gonna see. We're gonna see if Skyrim sticks. He was a little frustrated at first, figured out she could play in third person and was a lot happier about that, and then needed to put it down after a while because brain in like learning a new game and everything. But okay, do that. He was playing a game called Paperboy. When Mom was going through her cancer surgery a couple months ago, I may have pulled that Game Boy out of storage along with the game. I was playing it after she got to her room and came back around. She got a good laugh out of it. That's incredible. That is like such a wholesome thing. Oh my gosh. That is the most wholesome thing I have ever heard from you. I'm surprised how wholesome this is. I know, that's what I was saying. I'm like, this is Ginger we're talking about. What's going on here? I can be wholesome. ... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just not publicly. Oh, right. Hold on, I have to check some stuff. Found it. Yay. Can I place that torch from down here? Probably not, huh? Can't reach. One of these days, even though we technically don't need to do it for a while, I want to go through and start calculating a leaderboard for stream firsts, because I have the amount of wins per person in marbles, but I don't have that for the first spreadsheet, but I have it all in there. I just need to go through and like, I need to, for one, figure out like whose names have changed and then make sure it all matches, and then track how many each person has and so on and so forth. Has to be an automated way to do that. Well, yeah, I can like Control F. And I'll be using that a lot, but you know. I don't even know what a pivot table is. Playing the first game because it's the only one that would download. Oh, no. Alright, that is half of our plots. 30 in, 30 to go. How many purple hall joiners do we have in chat right now? Got Junie Love, got Beanie. Don't think I'm in any halls. Well, nobody's in any of these. Which one are you gonna join? It takes data that is in a table and then allows you to sort and filter it with additional functions. Count sum, median, mean, etc. So let's say you have a table of data and you want to sort alphabetically by name and add a column to count the number. Okay, counterpoint. All of this information is in a spreadsheet, but not in a table. I don't know how to do tables on spreadsheets. Pretty sure it's just one click at most. I don't know, man. How does it work here? You'd have to just paste all the data together. It would be easy. Have Talks do it for you. Incredible. I thought you were a spreadsheet nerd, but you don't want to learn how to use them. No, here's the worst part. Here's the worst part. It's because I enjoy tracking everything manually. When everything is done by like formulas and functions and stuff, it takes the fun out of it for me. To a degree. Some of it's still enjoyable, but like, I don't know. I like tracking stats manually. That's so cursed. I just got... It's just my... I don't know, man. It's my unique favoritism I got going on. Best way I could describe it. What do I want to do for lunch, says Ginger? That's a great question. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for lunch. I might make a Caesar salad today. It's been a minute since I've had one. Buffalo chicken wrap, the special in the cafeteria, euros, a long frame shop, burger. Chicken wrap sounds good. I don't like buffalo sauce, but... Also, did we ever get the answers for the guild? We did not. Okay. Just double checking. I'm shocked you wouldn't like buffalo sauce. Shocked, I say. I don't know. I just don't. Once again, out of blocks. Buffalo chicken dip is okay, but any other version of buffalo sauce, not a fan. Interesting. I don't like any of it. Okay, go sleep. Okay. Up we go. Welcome in, JJ. How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. We are grinding away our Hall of Fame build. We are on the 4th hallway. Need to build this up to a certain point, and then I've got some finishing touches to do in each of these 4, and then we're ready to open these up. Good you. I'm doing alright today. A little eepy. And I think it's a mix of waking up earlier than I have been and took melatonin to sleep last night, so that usually has me kind of out of it for the first half of the following day anytime I do that. I try not to take melatonin at night, but I knew I wasn't going to sleep otherwise, so... I have had a roller coaster of a 24 hours, chat, I tell you what. I had a really bad little depression episode hit yesterday after stream. Partly why I didn't ult stream last night. And then I'm having a wisdom tooth flare up again. I still have all my wisdom teeth. That's a thing. And like the right side of my mouth, the gums on the right side of my mouth still swollen from that flare up. Doesn't hurt right now though, at least. To be fair though, that is the side of my mouth in which my furthest back molar has already been removed. So there's extra space back there, so that one shouldn't really be too much of a problem, I don't think. I have one less tooth than the average adult human. Okay, handful more to do on this row. We're on to the final row. Give me a second though, chat. I'm gonna get up and run to the bathroom real quick. Take a little stretch break, and then we will keep chugging along as we do. Where did the music go? It got very quiet in here. Oh, okay. Enjoy Sleep Token while I'm gone. All right, chat. I'm back. Glad you enjoyed your jams. And now, let's get cracking on getting the rest of these in place, shall we? I'm thinking we'll probably alt stream today for sure. Kind of feeling it. I haven't decided what we'll do though, because I know there was an update today to No Man's Sky, so I might load that up over there. It's a new expedition to do. And I do love me some No Man's Sky. Hello? My mouse did not want to click. Gotta go. See you later, JJ. It's good to have you for a second. This is a really chill EP Wednesday, I tell you what. Loud truck. Sala, how many channel points do you have? Curious to find out who has the most. I went with the special in the cafeteria, chicken parm over pasta with red sauce and roasted veggies. Nice. You're gonna make me hungry at this rate. $3.1 million? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you and Norm are like neck and neck then. Jeez. I can't think of anyone else who would be over 3 million other than Norm and Sala. I am racking my brain. I'd be curious to know how many Jamal has, just based on like watch time. Laughs in 3.2. Okay, so Beanie's up there at 3.2 as well. Interesting. Let me look at the loyalty list again. It's been a minute. I gotta remind myself who's where on watch time. Because that'll also kind of be an indicator for the most part. Some people do spend a lot, but... Beanie's #1 on watch time. I forgot about that. I forgot Beanie's first place on watch time. Talks. Ooh, yeah, we gotta see how many channel points Talks a ton has. Because Talks is within 30 hours of Beanie. Just about within 30 hours of Beanie. And then Jamal's in 3rd place. MJ probably has a good amount. Norm is 5th on watch time now. Then Isla, and then Hoof. And then Chocobo Knight, Retro, Junie Love. Wait, is that 10th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Junie loves 10th, which I feel like is a new development. And Artemis 11th, and then Rebecca, Sloppy, Flown, Ava, Solid, Jaded, Echo, Techno. Interesting. Laughs with 200k. Putting IDF in a place is expensive. Well, at least now you can just do it with real world money. Easy. Am I right or am I right? Sounds profitable to me. Smile. Okay, I'll put black wool down there. I need to make more black concrete. Which is also mean with their lurk rules now. Yeah. Yeah, leave it to Twitch. Okay, black concrete over here. And we'll get some of this gray. I'm probably gonna need more at this rate. Same with black. It's alright. Daddy Bezos just ruining our fun. Apparently. Leave it to Twitch to find a way to ruin a good thing. Okay, we need to finish this plot, and then we can get started on that final wall. This will be 46 out of 60 done. And now the final stretch. And at this rate, we'll be able to do a little bit more beyond the walls as well. Should get these done well before 4 hours. We are very much on track to open up the Hall of Fame in June. At the rate we're going, it's going to be the first half of June. Oh, I'm out of torches. That's what else I ran out of. I heard rumor that U-Haul made it over to the old stream. ... No comment. I do need to load up Truck Sim again one of these days. We gotta do more trucking. Especially now that I have Iowa and Louisiana. But I have not played since I got those. Your building on this has been inspired, TM, making great progress. I see what you did there. Thank you. Uppies. Okay, we're good. I still need to get uppies into this hall. I actually haven't moved uppies from orange. I hope this isn't a trend. My right click has now stuck for the second time in the past 10 minutes. Technically, I'm due a new mouse. It's been long enough, but still. Would prefer not to have to get another mouse. I still need to update my sound setup. Still gotta do that. Everything's kind of borked still. I just gotta find a more affordable option than a Rodecaster, because that's expensive. What type of mouse? I use a Logitech G502 Hero. I have gone through 4 or 5 of these, but I really like... I got big hands, so it's good for somebody with big hands, and I like the weight of it and everything. That's why I keep using it. We also still have to figure out finalizing the different channel point redeems for the Hall of Fame, because I think the current item lineup I have right now is not sustainable. So we gotta kind of change that around, I think. Mice aren't cheap. I need to update my main mouse pretty bad. What are you using, out of curiosity? For WoW? Oh, too many buttons. Oh, too many buttons. I'm overwhelmed. Too many buttons. Oh, and this one's the daily. That's fair. I think I've looked into the M65. Or I was like, I almost got it one time or something. I don't even know. Out of walls again. And out of grade wool. I'm having double click issues with it again. I've cleaned it 2 or 3 times over the years. Got it in 2014 or so. Does that fix the double clicking? It's just like cleaning it? Okay, got those. Black concrete. I should get a little bit more. So we'll do 1, 2, 1, 2. It gets grim in the Switch. You take it apart and use a Q-tip and cleaner. Work it in, let it dry, and Bob's your uncle. Who says that? Works fine for a year or 2? Dang. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I always thought when double clicking happened, it was just rip. Okay, these are both empty. I'll keep one of these to go get more gray wool. And I don't know if I'll need more black wool yet, so I'll hold off on that for now. Grime. Grime in the Switch. The Switch. Interesting. Finally hit the end of the backlog of our black wool, so I might need to go check that sheep farm soon and make sure that there are still shears in there, but I might need to make some more. I don't think I want to go wireless on my next one. I personally don't have any interest in a wireless mouse. I tend to prefer wired things, even like headset, because I don't want to be thinking about battery level and charging and all of that. I find it so much better if I can just forget about it. Just plug it in, I'll deal with a cord over charging. Am I, as a white person, allowed to say that Bob's your uncle is the whitest phrase, says Junie Love? I don't know. I don't know. Big ask. Okay, but I'm right, so... I don't even know how we got here. My brain's not working. You're welcome. Okay. Differentiating myself from chat. Yes, because you already blend in seamlessly. Oh, shoot. Fix that. Who are you again? Dang, you just hit Ginger with that? That's crazy. Well, anyway. I've been thinking a little bit about what I want the centerpiece to be in each of these halls. I'm thinking I want to kind of tie it into the magical theme that we got going on. So, like, some kind of... I feel like some kind of cool, like, abstract representation of each magic would be kind of cool, using, like, glass and stuff. Using some colored glass, some lights, and putting together these, like, interesting sculptures down the middle. That's kind of, like, representative of that hallway's, like, that magic type's, like, energy or whatever. Like, the destruction one, for example, would be kind of fiery. It would be, like, edgy and whatnot. But, like, the yellow hall, where it's, like, restoration and healing, it would be a little more, like, a little softer. A little... You know? Just kind of follow that vibe a little bit more. I don't know. Interesting thought for the centerpiece. And then the chandelier design we've also got to come up with for each hallway. Oh, we got our answers. All right, let me finish this very last plot. 60 out of 60, and then we will go find your guild. Just like that, 60 plots. Done and away. Crazy to think it's that many in each hallway. Okay. Got all those. I'm gonna go put this stuff away. I have to go. Ooh, fair enough. we will still determine your guild using your answers and get you placed in there, and then you can watch it back on the VOD or what have you. Can put these in here. And then all this can go in different spots. We're gonna do concrete in here. I'm just wandering around in this game because I forgot what I was doing. That's fair. Been there. You return to a game after long enough, you're just like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, re-up our rockets, and we'll go get our stuff. And then just to double check, although I think you just followed yesterday, yeah, okay. So this will be another Hathos guild. There we go. Alright, what is your quest? Can't type. My quest is to find cool treasure that not everyone finds valuable. That's interesting. Solve a mystery or create a problem, and why? Given. I'd rather solve a mystery because I want to help out, not be a issue. Got it. What do you fear? Being alone in the dark. Fair enough. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. To the library. Whoa! Everyone's missing their armor. Oh, because I have invisible armor on. Okay. Alright, chat. Let me get my hold music. Aha! Here we are. Chat, we have once again gathered in the library of Hathos for the guilding of yet another Twitch chatter. On this day, we have gathered the thoughts, the fears, the very desires of our friend Rebecca of the Twitch chat, not to be confused with Rebecca the moderator. And we will send this book forth to the 9 deities of the realms of Annocia to make a choice, one decision, one guild of 5 potential outcomes. So which guild will it be? For our friend Rebecca, it is time to find out. Without further ado, Rebecca G of the Twitch chat shall be placed amongst the ranks of the Dragon Spotters Guild. There it is. Clap, clap, clap. There it is. There's my clap. There we go. Newest member of the Dragon Spotters Guild. And here is the banner. Here are the colors. And assuming Rebecca's watching this back at some point, this is how it works. You get placed in a rank based upon your watch time. And as you watch stream more and more, you rank up. And there are 10 possible ranks. As you progress through the ranks, you start getting rewards in the world, all of that fun stuff. So you can read through it in our Discord. There's a channel called Guilds and Ranks, and that explains how everything works top to bottom for anyone who is curious about the guild system. You can go check that out, and Bada boom, bada bing. You're in the know. Okay. Got that. Good to go. Back in here. Okay. I think we want to do that inside wall next. Yeah, just before the brick layer. And then we do that one a little bit later. So we need all 4 of the block, all 5 of the full block types. We need regular stairs, polish, and brick walls. Okay. Thinking, thonking. Oh, I don't need stairs. What am I doing? I need those. And then these into, I guess, more of those for now. I accidentally stumbled on where I was supposed to go. Was not prepared. Oh. Okay, let's start with those and put these in here and some more of those. And then we need chiseled. And then we can do a bunch of these stairs. And a bunch of those. And I think that'll be a good inventory lineup. Okay. Forgot how combat works. Oh no. Oh no. That is not ideal. Oh, I did forget normal walls. Shoot. I always forget those. Definitely gonna need to get some more light on this side of the wall. At the very least, temporarily until I put these braziers in. Okay. That we'll make sure we're good, and then 1 stack of normal walls. I wonder how far we get off of 1 full inventory on this wall. Usually these 2 go by pretty quick. Today might honestly be take a nap after stream kind of a day. Get done streaming, take a little nap, alt stream, something like that. I could go for a nap, I tell you what. Out of stairs. Oh, about that far. Man, we go through so many of those stairs. Okay, bricks will go there. We'll do our polish down here. Chiseled up there, those up there. I gotta stay relatively organized. Okay, got those there. Walls are still plenty. And then chiseled seemed fine. And then those walls I can get more of. And there's really just a lot of normal stairs. Okay. I was so close to dying, but I managed to defeat Harley Quinn after a few tries. Heck yeah. I gotta play those games again at some point. Is it normal for that to be missing a block? No, it's not. Very much is not. I need quartz pillars, and I'm guessing I missed that spot previously as well. So now I want to go check Orange Hall. I'm at a crossroads. Do I turn left? Oh boy. Oh boy. I did miss that one, so that means I missed it in green as well. Boop. But if I missed it in green, does that mean that I missed it in yellow? I did! Oh my gosh, I missed it everywhere. That's crazy. And it took me until the 4th hall to realize. Almost done with this first side. I need to remember to do these braziers right after I get these in place, so I can make sure that we light everything up correctly. Because I remember last time in Orange Hall, it took me a while to remember to actually go do these lights on these walls. Loud truck. Very loud truck. Super loud truck. Whoa. Okay, let me go back through on the other side and get all these in. Or at least as many as I can. Oops, question mark? I got locked in a cell. Nice. When in doubt, explosions. Oh, out of brick walls. Alright, restock the old inventory once again. Okay, let's see. Chiseled up top. Keep all those together. Put polish right there. Gilded up in the corner. Keep these walls right there. And we're gonna do stack of each. And then we need walls as well. So let's grab a bunch more of these. Okay, and we'll just top those off entirely and definitely get some more stairs. And consolidate those. Okay. So now fill those up and back at it. Okay, got that side done. On to the next. much are we on track to get? 3.5. We'll get this wall done. I'll probably be able to do all the brick blocks and slabs on top as well. Not too shabby. So that means the next time we load this up to work on the hall, we'll be doing the lights and banners on each of the plots to get all those done, and then starting the wall ceiling combo. Working our way up, so we will probably get purple hall done in 3 streams from now. 3 more after today. Then we're on to something a little new, because we got to figure out how we're going to design up the special pieces of each hall. Hold on, I wanted to look into something because I feel like we always hear the same songs every day. Good old Spotify shuffle, not shuffling. But I think if you... something clear the cache. And then if I go here and then I go back, it could be a different order. I don't know. Something like that. Carpool time, drive safe. I know this song says Ginger. I would think so. Used in one of the greatest WoW YouTube series of all time? Pig Step? What? I feel so out of it. Like my brain has just gone into like... I don't even know. It is just like gone into airplane mode. During a reg playthrough of classic WoW? Interesting. Interesting. Oh boy. Placing so many blocks. Surprised my middle finger is still intact. Given we're 4 halls in at this point of just like so much clicking. A fellow trans woman. Oh. Interesting. I don't know anything about WoW or the community. Sent in whispers if you care to watch later. Duly noted. Okay. Reorganize all of these. Okay, we need a whole lot of these. Try to get close to 2 stacks of those. And bunch of chiseled. I actually don't use all that much. One, two, three, four, five. Woo. We're good. I'm alive. Those, and then I'll go ahead and make more of those, and then that shulker's empty. Okay, we'll roll with that, and pop those off. It's a great storyline. Okay. Final stretch. And I gotta remember to do those lights. Gotta remember to do those lights. If I say it enough times, I'll remember. Okay, back around the inside. Assuming I have enough walls. Probably not, though. And then gotta get anvils and deep slate walls and campfires. And then deep slate bricks and deep slate brick slabs. Once we get those in place, I'll feel good about how far we get. Or how far we've gotten today. Sweet, got those done. Now we can dump everything out of the inventory and see what we're working with here. Put my normal deep slate things up top. We'll do our chiseled, or our polished rather, down here. And then bricks, and these chiseled ones can go there. Okay, and then this is all normal. Which I might end up needing it a little bit, so I'll keep that in there. We need anvils, campfires, polished walls. I'm gonna need more campfires, which are what, log, sticks, coal. So I could do, what is that, 20 more? That's plenty. I think it's something like that. Or 1 coal, 2 sticks, something like that. I don't know, man. How do I do this? 3 sticks. I'm gonna need more sticks. That's good. That's plenty. Okay. Go get these in place. You can stick it out, I believe in you. Okay. Alright. Did not mean to do that. Anyway, what are you up to this afternoon? I haven't fully decided yet. At the rate I'm going, we're gonna end streaming a little bit here. I'll probably make myself a salad for lunch and maybe take a nap after that if I'm still as tired as I am right now. I'm gonna take a little nap. Might alt stream later. I just gotta decide what I would play on there between No Man's Sky or Truck Sim or Arc Raiders. Or if I feel up to writing at any point, that would take priority. Though I could do that on the alt stream too. Don't know. Hard to say. You see the new No Man's Sky release? Yeah, that's why that's an option. Because of the new update. Yes, indeed. Okay, got those, and now we can go up that one layer to do all of these, and that's going to include normal blackstone for those little bits, and then I can potentially do those all the way around. So let's put this stuff away. At exactly one anvil left. So we need all of the things. I need bricks and brick slabs like crazy. We'll do a full row of bricks up there. And then we're gonna want a bunch of slabs. And then the rest regular, so do that for now. See how far that gets us. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Guess we'll start on these outer walls. Okay. Gotta figure that out better. Hi, Talia. Hope you're doing well. Did you see I do have corrupted Grace? Grace is being mean to me in Discord. I saw. I don't know if I would classify it as being mean to you in the Discord. Though I know how difficult you have it as a middle-class cis white guy, so you have my condolences. I jest. I jest. We love Ginger. We love to pick on Ginger. Collectively. Oh, those are stairs, actually. And chiseled. I can't do those three, but that's fine. Glad you understand my plight. My wife is coming to the conference next week. I asked her to be nice to me around my coworkers. She laughed and said no. Oof. That's rough, buddy. Thank you guys for the lurks, as always. Alright, that's one side. And we're definitely gonna need more stuff. Okay, so we want to do at least that full row. Close to it, I suppose. Probably be enough of those. I'll probably be enough of those. Back to it. Half down, half to go. Make sure you guys have gotten your drips, because we are just about done for the day. And also, check your vibes if you are so inclined to try and collect your vibe checks. Okay, got that row done, and these plots. Then we are good. Oh, it's doing so good. Is this a new song? Never heard it here before, dot 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 dot. Okay. Alright, buddy. feel like you have said that many times to specifically Cosmo songs. If I'm nothing, I am consistent. Yep, that's fair. Okay, we got all those in there, and that's as far as we'll get today. That is about this far along on Purple Hall. I mean, we started out with just the carpet in place, so everything outside of the carpet done today. Very good, very nice. All 60 plots in there and ready to go. I want to see what this looks like with cave mode. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, that looks cool. Look at how it's looking on cave mode. Oh my gosh. That looks so fun. Oh my gosh, just wait till we get the diagonals in too. And then we have the other colors going in each direction. Oh, this is awesome. This is so cool. And we clean up all the shulkers and everything, of course. Ooh. This is really cool. What are these red parts? These are probably bits of lava that are like showing through. If I keep going up, we start to get, okay, so that's like a little higher up in accounting for everything. That's crazy. That's so cool though. I feel it looks so satisfying. All of the lines and colors and shapes. That's so cool. Anyway, I look at that for a while. Let's put a bunch of stuff back, shall we? These in here, normal in there, bada boom, bada bing. Do I need to do any AFKing today? I have this much blackstone. Probably fine. That much basalt, that's good. All those empty shulkers. I think I'm fine. I don't think I need to let this run. I do need a thumbnail for today's VOD, so we will do this and position myself looking up there. I need to turn my head a little to a side. I can put the text on the left. Boop. There we go. This is there is this bird in my street near the backyard, says Snowy, and he seems tiny and he's just kind of sitting there. Low-key worried, I want to call an animal ambulance, but I don't know. Oh no. Poor burb. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think I need to catch up on anything else before I log out of there. I think it's a vibe. Alright, chat. We have done some good things today. And with that, we are gonna find a raid. Let me get all these. Refund the stand-up. And clear out all of these. That's all good. Okay. There we have it. Okay. Alright, let's find a raid, chat. Where do you fancy going today? What do we think? could raid you guys into here. I think it's been a second since I raided here. Alright, chat, we're gonna go raid our good friend Bloom, who is doing a 12-hour stream today. Doing a little 12-hour action on the hardcore world. Hit 5,000 days on the hardcore world, which is awesome. And I don't know what the project is. Oh, Japanese City is the project that's being built. So we'll head over there, see how that's going. Show some love to old Bloom, who is a big friend of stream, one-shot homie as of recently. Good fun stuff. I will potentially be back later today on Alt Acrylic for an alt stream. But regardless of whether or not I am, keep an eye out tomorrow for the next stream potentially. Who knows? Still taking it day by day, but I'll keep you updated in the Discord if there's anything to update you guys on. And I think I've about covered it. I am always around in Discord as always. Make sure you guys got your raid messages ready. Be nice, be kind, be wholesome. Enjoy Bloom's stream. And I think that's about everything. Goodbye, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye.